Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of JCRC of New York, David Moore.
Well, hopefully that wasn't too tall a building to hear the elevator pitch. And hopefully you learned something about JCRC, and that for 50 years, quietly and in many cases in areas that you didn't know, JCRC has been working diligently to reach across communities, to reach into the government, and to advocate for the Jewish people. Through changing times and new challenges, JCRC has built trusted partnerships with public officials, faith leaders, and communities across New York. Those relationships have not been symbolic. They have been practical and impactful, helping to advance security, expand opportunity, and strengthen civic participation for so many. They reflect the belief that progress is not built in isolation, but in collaboration. Over 5 decades, JCRC has earned something that cannot be taken for granted: trust. Trust to convene in difficult moments, trust to speak with credibility, and trust to act when it matters most. And yet this moment calls on us in new and urgent ways. This past year has surely tested our community. We have seen troubling rise in anti-Semitism and experienced moments of real pain and uncertainty, moments that affect our neighbors, our institutions, and our own sense of belonging. And they remind us that the work of building a more just and inclusive society is never finished. But we have also seen something else: resilience, unity, and the determination to move forward together. We have seen communities stand beside one another, leaders speak out with clarity, and individuals step forward with courage. That is the enduring promise of JCRC. This organization has never simply responded to challenges, it has helped lead through them. It has brought people to the table, fostered understanding where there was division, and worked steadily to turn shared values into meaningful action. And that's exactly what the future is going to require for us even more. The years ahead will demand new actions, deeper partnerships, and even more outspoken courage. They will require us to listen carefully, to engage broadly, and to remain steadfast in our commitment to dignity, security, and opportunities for Jews and for other communities that support us. But if JCRC's history teaches us anything, it's this: when our community is tested, we do not retreat. We lead, we show up, we speak out, and we work together with others. Now, Ben mentioned sometimes that JCRC's activities need this long explanation. I want everyone here to leave tonight with some clarity around the important role that JCRC plays for every single one of us here in New York City. There isn't a day that goes by that Mark Traeger and his team isn't working alongside key leaders at UJA to call out attacks on the Jewish community. When you see a protest march, we are there protecting our people and coordinating with the NYPD. When you hear about the city or state administration working on a new bill, we're in the room providing a perspective that they may not have considered. We are now in classrooms in the public schools, helping to reshape curriculum about not just the Holocaust, but about Jewish history and Jewish contributions to America. We are engaging with members of the City Council, with leaders of our colleges and universities, and with other civic organizations every day. We engage with them to find out what we can do to help them while making sure that they understand what's important to the Jews in New York. We work all year long to make sure the Israel Day Parade continues to be the shining example of Zionist pride, despite the headwinds and the security concerns that we all feel every day. Under the leadership of Mark Traeger, his extraordinary team, our board and UJA leaders, JCRC will continue to serve as a trusted, principled, and forward-looking voice to the Jewish community. Here's to the next 50 years. Here's to next year, when I expect all of you to show up again. Bold in vision, steadfast in values, united in purpose, and proud to be upfront to represent and protect Jewish pride and Jewish values here in New York. Thank you very much. And now we come to the really, truly special moment of the evening as we celebrate our 50th anniversary Gala honorees, individuals who embody the very spirit of this 50-year milestone. Everybody, please turn your attention to the screens for a tribute to Lauren and Merrill.